Hello everyone and welcome again to our Sealegs service tech spec videos. Today I'd like to go over proper tube and tire inflation. First starting with tube pressure. Now, optimum working pressure is around 3 psi. This number is going to fluctuate naturally with temperatures, especially on those warm summer days and cool nights, so don't be alarmed if you come out to your boat one morning and you notice that your tubes are a little soft. Now there's 3 chambers per side, 6 chambers total, separated by these seams and baffles located about a third of the way up each tube. Inside these tubes, there's a cone-shaped baffle extending forward here. So by pumping up this aft section of the tube, it's actually going to slightly increase the pressure of this tube. By pumping up this tube, it's going to slightly increase the pressure of this tube. So if one tube gets a little bit soft, you'll notice the entire thing gets a little soft, and hence the need to pump up each one. As I mentioned before, optimum PSI is around 3. Now, a good way to check that is to simply use your hand. Push down. You want to be able to push down, quarter inch, maybe a half an inch. Either way, you want firm tubes. Now, underinflating tubes is the #1 cause of accelerated wear and premature deterioration. Reason being is that all of the seams, especially on the underside back here, where the attachment flanges and reinforcement gussets are located, so you can see right there. Now those, when given the room to move around, the leading edges often catch the waves, and there's an incredible amount of torque and friction, especially on the knit tail cone back here, all around, anywhere where the hypalon pieces meet. Now, underinflation is going to cause those to flap around quite a bit and really wreak havoc on them. Underinflating tubes will do far more damage than overinflating. Now, people ask, how do you overflate it? Well, with the pumps we provide, you can't. 3 psi is the working pressure. Hypalon is tested at up to 18 psi per failure. So there is a literal 6-to-1 safety factor built into each and every one of these boats. So again, I can't understate enough. Underinflation is far more damaging to your tubes than overinflation. Now, next I'd like to get tire pressure. Now these tires are pretty well inflated. They're a little firm in my opinion. However, this gentleman goes on a hard boat ramp and he's looking for speed. He's got a long way to go to get down to his ramp. So the general rule of thumb is hard surface, hard tires. Soft surface, soft tires. 10 psi I would consider hard. You can run these all the way down to about 3. The tires are glued on to each and every rim with bead sealant. Needs to be reapplied every 2 to 3 seasons or so, which you can contact me for that. And yeah, that's about that. So thanks again for joining us, and you'll be in touch with me shortly.